Soren Kierkegaard.
Ography. Elevate your thinking with quotes.
Subscribe this channel and hit the bell icon. Life can only be understood backwards, but it must be lived forwards. People demand freedom of speech as a compensation for the freedom of thought which they seldom use. Life is not a problem to be solved, but a reality to be experienced. There are two ways to be fooled. One is to believe what isn't true, the other is to refuse to believe what is true. The most painful state of being is remembering the future, particularly the one you'll never have. What if everything in the world were a misunderstanding? What if laughter were really tears? The tyrant dies and his rule is over. The martyr dies and his rule begins. To venture causes anxiety, but not to venture is to lose one's self, and to venture in the highest is precisely to be conscious of one's self. Face the facts of being what you are, for that is what changes what you are. God creates out of nothing. Wonderful, you say, yes, to be sure. But he does what is still more wonderful. He makes saints out of sinners. If anyone on the verge of action should judge himself according to the outcome, he would never begin. It is not where we breathe, but where we love that we live. Love is all, it gives all, and it takes all. Truth is not introduced into the individual from without, but was within him all the time. During the first period of a man's life, the greatest danger is not to take the risk. Patience is necessary, and one cannot reap immediately where one has sown. To cheat oneself out of love is the most terrible deception. It is an eternal loss for which there is no reparation, either in time or in eternity. Subscribe this channel and hit the bell icon.